This man is the Son of God. A moment that forever changed the life of a Roman centurion who stood witness to the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. In the Gospel of Mark, chapter 15, verse 39, which reads, "And when the centurion who stood facing him saw how he had died, he exclaimed, 'This man truly was the Son of God.'" This Roman centurion, a symbol of authority and strength in the Roman Empire, had a duty that day. He was tasked with overseeing the crucifixion of Jesus. A seasoned soldier, he had seen many men meet their end, and he had been responsible for taking their lives. Centurions were no strangers to the brutality of crucifixions. They were experienced military leaders, having risen through the ranks over many years. Courageousness on the battlefield was a requirement for their leadership role, but nothing could prepare them for what they were about to witness. The scene at the crucifixion of Jesus was unlike any other. Even for this battle-hardened centurion, it was compelling. He watched as Jesus endured betrayal, mockery, humiliation, and excruciating torture. It was clear to him that Jesus was different. As Jesus hung on the cross, nature itself seemed to respond to his suffering. The earth trembled, rocks cracked open, and darkness covered the land from noon until 3 in the afternoon. It was as if all of creation mourned alongside Jesus. This supernatural darkness couldn't be explained by an eclipse, and it left those present in awe. It was a sign of God's judgment and the significance of the moment. As Jesus cried out in agony, saying, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Some misunderstood, thinking he was calling for Elijah. Among the onlookers, one person decided to offer Jesus a sponge soaked in vinegar on a reed. Some even speculated whether Elijah would come to save him. As Jesus cried out with a loud voice, he gave up his spirit. At that very moment, an incredible event occurred in the temple. The veil of the temple, which separated the holy place from the Holy of Holies, was torn in two from top to bottom. This veil, heavy and beautifully embroidered, symbolized the separation between God and humanity. It was during this climactic moment that the centurion, who had watched it all, exclaimed, "Truly, this man was the Son of God." Something had profoundly moved him. Perhaps it was the meekness and dignity of the suffering Jesus, or the unexpected cry before his last breath. This declaration by a Roman centurion, a symbol of Roman might, was extraordinary. It challenged the very accusation for which Jesus had been crucified. Jesus had been sentenced to death because he claimed to be the Son of God, and now, in his death, a Roman centurion acknowledged him as such. But what became of this Roman officer after this profound revelation? Did he become a follower of Christ? We can only wonder how this encounter with Jesus impacted his life in the days that followed. What we do know is that Jesus' sacrifice on the cross was not in vain. He conquered death, rose from the dead, and extended an invitation to all, regardless of their past. The message of the cross is that it's never too late for anyone to turn to Christ, to acknowledge him as the Son of God, and to receive the gift of salvation. The Roman officer's declaration serves as a powerful reminder that the impact of Jesus' sacrifice extends to every corner of the world, to every heart, and to every life. As we conclude this journey through history, we encourage you not to delay in surrendering your life to the one who surrendered his for you. The cross stands as a symbol of love, redemption, and the ultimate sacrifice. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the centurion's revelation at the cross. If you found this video meaningful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. If you have questions or would like to discuss further, feel free to leave a comment below. Remember, the cross is a place of transformation where anyone can find forgiveness, hope, and eternal life.